Hey guys, Cameron from Desert RC. Today we're going to play around with the UTB18 a little bit. So I was messing with it in my yard the other day, and I noticed it was able to do some of the 1/10 lines. It really impressed me, so I got it out at my stomping grounds here. This is my test and tune spot, and we're going to see if it can keep up with the 1/10 scale lines. But let's get on the rocks and see how this thing goes. So I've got quite a few upgrades on this thing. Kind of go through the basics. I ditched the stock electronics. They were just way too glitchy and gave me a lot of problems, but we've got a 400 LP reef servo in here. We've got the FuriTech Komodo UTB18 motor and ESC combo. We've got the TGH underdrive gears in the rear, it's 10%, and then we have the Axial portal gears in the front for overdrive. So we've got about a total of 20% overdrive. Makes a big difference. This is my son's rock crawler, and he's broken just about every gear that is on here stock. So we've gone through and replaced the CV joints with the deluxe ones. We put some brass knuckles from Trail on here. We've got upgraded ring and pinion from Axial. Got the stronger portal gears, and we have the Team Garage Hack steel trans gears. So this thing's pretty robust now. I've also shortened the shocks internally about 4 or 5 millimeters. They were too long for my opinion. And I 3D printed some shock drop cups for the springs that lower the ride height naturally. Should help with CG a little bit. But this thing pulls off some crazy lines for being an 18 scale, and pretty happy with this little thing. Took quite a bit to get it to this point, but it is extremely capable. Got the Hardcore RC titanium links on here as well. They're plus 10 millimeters longer, and I've also lengthened them by 2 millimeters by stretching the links out. And I 3D printed a battery tray that drops a battery down lower for a Tattoo 850 battery. Wow, I can't believe it just made it up that. That's crazy. It's got the Axial link riser in the rear, and I think that's about it. Oh, tires and wheels. We got the Super Swampers from Proline on here with stock foams. And then we got the RC 4-wheel drive fuel wheels, 155. Tire size is 383. Only thing this thing still needs is a BEC. So I do get some lipo cut out every once in a while when I'm turning full crank and going full speed. Yeah, it doesn't have the wheelbase to get up the second part here. Oh, maybe it does. One thing I like about the FuriTech Komodo system is that it's all programmable via Bluetooth, so you can just go in there and change your parameters however you want, which is pretty nice. I don't think we're gonna get over this part. Yeah, that's it for that one. Let's go this way. Would I recommend this over a 10th scale? No, but if you already have 10th scale and you want something just to kind of mess around with, upgrade, and have fun with, the UTB18 is definitely a good platform for that. Easy to travel with too, which is nice. I've been seeing some kits out there that allow you to put on a sand scorcher body. And I've got enough of those laying around, I can put one of my spares on. Yeah, we're in a pretty nasty bind there. Traction is pretty good today. This thing is really surprising me with what it's doing right now. This thing's doing pretty good. Definitely gonna have to get an internal or external BEC on this. Hand of God. I don't like doing that, but sometimes you just have to. This is where tire size becomes a problem. They're pretty bound up. You know, it's doing a lot better than I would have expected it to. It's definitely holding its own. It's doing a lot more than I expected it to. I wouldn't really call this 18 scale, I'd call it like 14 scale, because it's nowhere near the size of the TRX4M that I have. And it's a little too close to 10 scale to be 18th. But it does pretty dang good. I didn't expect it to do all the lines out here, all the 1/10 lines, but it's keeping up. And I'm sure it could be better. Make the wheelbase longer, get some better shocks, make it 4-wheel steer. But I don't see the need to sink that kind of money into this. It's serving its purpose. It makes my son really happy. I've contemplated selling this one before, and he did not want me doing that because he loves this little thing. He's always driving it around the yard. I think I just spotted a new line right here. Let's see. I don't know about this little guy, but I feel like if I were to come back to the spot with my class 2, we might break open a new part of the trail. Oh. Come on, little buddy. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get up this spot like we do with the tents, but let's see if we can take it further out. Oh, so close. Let's see. Come on, little buddy. Oh, we're so close. We're gonna have to keep going. Nice. So having a short wheelbase can hurt you and help you. Like right now, it's just not giving me the reach that I need. But with some things, it's actually been more beneficial to have the shorter wheelbase. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more UTB18 videos. I will not be offended if you guys say no. For me, it's a challenge getting this thing to do the 10 scale lines, but then again, they're not meant to do the 10 scale lines. And I have more fun with my 1/10 scale than I do with this. Behind the scenes, I'm actually working on my Desert RC Coyote prototype rails for my Class 3. It's going to be on Capra axles. So if you guys would like to see a build video on that, be sure to let me know down below. I feel like it's just about 5 millimeters too short. I feel like it would really keep up with a lot of the Class 2 type rock crawlers. So close, it almost had that hook, it just needs to be about right there. Nice. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this little thing out here. Might bring this thing out more often. Found a whole section of trail that I've never used in 1/10 just because it's not sized properly, but with this little thing, just finding tiny little crevices and cracks and stuff I would typically just look the other way from. Leave some comments down below if you're going to Pro Line by the Fire. I would love to go, but I just can't swing it with my businesses and my family at this time. But in the future, I'll definitely be going to some. Maybe when my little man's big enough, just bring him with me. I kind of want to put some 419 tires on here and see how it'll handle. Wow. Well, I think I'm going to cut this video short here and keep playing with this thing, but if you've watched this long, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to leave your comments on what you'd like to see next. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See you next time.